Hello and welcome back to RageGamingVideos. My name is Solo and we have, yes, a new rune farm video for you. As you can see, I am running this route by weaving multiple strategies that we've found in the past to make the best rune farm we can possibly make. This is the most efficient method we can find. This is going to net you between 11 million and 12 million runes an hour. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's extremely easy to do, and all it takes is this sword I'm holding, which, well, it's the Sacred Relic sword. It's the reward for killing the final story main boss. It is the boss soul weapon that you get. It requires 14 strength, 24 dex, and 22 faith to use. Of course, if you upgrade it, it's going to do more damage, meaning you can one-shot the enemies that we're doing in the rune farm, which you certainly want to do. So the requirement is a big story requirement. Ultimately, you can complete the story and then choose not to go to New Game +1 and continue playing and do all the optional bosses and keep leveling up and do all that. If you are wanting to reach level 150 or beyond, you are going to want to do this method. It is ridiculously effective. So let me explain the route and how it works and how we continuously improve the runes and how to make it more and more efficient as we weave more strategies into it. And then we'll explain how to get here for those who do not know. To begin with, we have 0 souls on all of these. You're going to walk up to the guy on the left and get nicely in position. We're going to L2. That's going to clean them out. Apparently not kill this guy. I'm going to just kill him just for the purpose of this video. All right, so I got exactly 29,844 runes there in one go. Not bad. Now we will equip the gold scarab to increase the amount of runes we get. This should be about a 20% increase. We're back to 0 souls. Let's try again. Maybe we'll even kill this guy who's apparently just in an awkward spot. Here's the L2. We got him this time. And that's going to be a total of, there you go, that's not too bad, 40,221 souls in one L2. So this time we've got the gold scarab equipped, and then we're also going to run another rune increasing item, the gold pickled foul foot. If you're interested in these items and how to get them, how to permanently make them, I have a whole video about it. You should go check that out. But for now, let's pop this and the gold scarab at the same time, and let's see how much more than 40,000 runes we're actually going to get in position. And we're going to L2. Got everyone. Beautiful. Let's see how big this number goes. Now, you can go further down and kill more, but it's just not worth the time. There you go. Look at that. 48,462 runes on one L2. Of course, I can run back and rest. Both buffs are still active, as you can see at the top left of the buffs. And I just throw another. And then while that's going, we run back in position and we rest again. So this roughly lasts about 3 minutes. This buff, so you want to run this as many times as you can in those 3 minutes. But we can actually increase the amount we get doing this by also combining it with one of the other rune farming methods with the bird down there. So we're going to need to do the bow bird method. To get yourself a bow, I would recommend you come to the Twin Maiden Huss here in the Round Table Hold, and you can buy the longbow for 1,200 runes, not too shabby. And of course, at the Church of Ella, our very first merchant, it will sell you infinite arrows or bolts if you happen to be using one of those. So that's where we can get these. So for the rune farm with the bow then, we're going to kill the bird using the bow. We're going to run up next to this fella who's just going to leave us alone. We're just going to shoot the bird one single time. It's going to come running at us and go straight off the ledge. And as you can see, it's going to give us 13,000 souls. Eventually, there we go, 13,245. So the idea is you start at the bonfire, do that, then immediately swap to the sword and kill the rest. So we're at the bonfire, we started, we're going to run up to our friend here, stand between the two of them, we're just going to take aim and shoot the bird. We're going to swap to our sword while he's dying. We're going to L2. We're going to run to the Grace. And that is basically how you absolutely maximize this ridiculous location. All right, to demonstrate the full run then and see how many runes we've got, I've gone back to 0. We have the buffs active, the Pickled Foul Foot, the gold one. We're going to run to our two best friends. I'm going to call them Kevin and Dave. We're going to aim in. It's walking away from us. Cool. We're going to swap to the sword. We're going to step back. I'm going to L2. We're going to walk to the bonfire. And in that time, in just a moment, look at that, 61,217 runes. So that's 61,217 runes per run. That run, having just looked at the footage, took me 21 seconds, which I think, honestly, I can run faster and have actually been doing. Either way, for the point of this video, let's say 3 runs a minute is reasonable, which equates to 183,661 runes a minute. Finally, let's get a number if we ran this for a full hour, aka times that number by 60. And Jesus, that comes out at an an insane 11,019,060 runes per hour. So no wonder this is the most efficient rune farming spot that the community has found so far. I want to add one final tip to increase this amount even more. It's to run this at night. You see, occasionally you can see one of these mobs has actually got golden glowing eyes. What happens is occasionally on a spawn, a mob might be a special enemy that is worth more runes. So if you run this at night, you have better odds to actually see one of these rare extra rune worth mobs, and that is definitely worth it when you're killing thousands of them. I hope the tips with increasing your runes with the gold scarab and of course the gold pickled foul foot, as well as weaving in that bird kill, should be netting you the most efficient runes possible. All it requires is, the final boss sword, so no big deal, right? Still, if you do want to reach 150 for like the ideal level cap for PvP, or maybe you just want to go crazy and get some super high level, this is the best way we know how, and this is the most efficient way we could make it. But of course, you're going to need to know, how do you get here? There are two methods. One is very early game that you can do as soon as you reach the lake region and head to the Rose Church. The other is here at the mountaintops of the Giants on the left side, the secret area that you get to by going to the consecrated snowfield. The Rose Church method in the lakes is all to do with Varre here and a little storyline you must follow with him. We have a full guide for that on this video from Josh. We'll explain all of the steps very quickly to you if you want to get to this area and do different farming. But for us guys who have killed the Elden Beast, I'm gonna assume you're pretty far in the game and you can come to the mountaintops region. So you're going to need to come here to the Grand Lift of Rold to get to this secret area of the consecrated snowfield. You will need to present a secret medallion, which you can do here by switching action to hoist secret medallion. That secret medallion is of course the Halig Tree secret medallion. We need to get both halves of it. To get one half, you need to come here to the village of the Albinaurics. This is under the plateau, not on top of it. You just go to the village there. There's going to be a grace in the village, and you're going to follow this route along the right, past the guy that's playing music, and you're going to see a pot around the corner. Roll into it, and it will reveal a hidden NPC who will, upon talking to you, give you half of the medallion. The other half comes from here, Castle Sol, at the north side of the mountaintops of the Giants, the regular route that comes through the story. Make your way to Castle Sol at the north side of this area and progress through this whole area and defeat the boss. Beyond the boss in this tower is a reward if you go up it. We go up there and yeah, it's literally just the other half of the medallion. Great. With that medallion, again, we come back to the Grand Lift of Rold, and we swap to the secret medallion and hoist it, and as you can see, a different cinematic will play, and we brought to the west side of the mountaintops. From here, we have the middle grace, the inner consecrated snowfield, and we must head west to a portal that will take us to that area I was speaking of. Let's go there now. Here at this bloody portal is the location we need to go to. It's right here on the west side of the inner consecrated snowfield, and it really is as simple as come here and use the portal, and we will arrive exactly where we need to be. You'll find yourself in this dark cave, and we just run outside of it, and the very first grace that you are going to see is the one that we need for the route. Right here, we have our grace, the Palace Approach Ledge Road. Perfect. If you do have any extra info on how to make this better, or maybe another crazy method, be sure to let us know in the comments. For now though, if this video has helped you, please drop a like so we can keep making them. But until next time, I've been Hollow, you've been you, thanks for watching.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.